All right, we are now live. So yeah, um, my movement scripts are a bit of a mess. I just recorded a video where I was setting this up, which it looks really clean, but it was a pain in the ass to actually make. So this is the recoil multiple. Pretty much it just multiplies how strong the recoil is by a certain amount. And so as you can see, we have a 0.5. So yeah, it's just based on the combinations of if you're crouching, if you're ADSing, if you're sprinting, yada yada yada. It'll either increase or decrease how strong the recoil is. Which, I think makes sense. And then obviously, with this, I can then take these things. And so I can probably take this output value at some point and go like, if you have, let's say you have like a grip attachment on, I could probably have, ooh, ooh. I just thought of a really good idea for the way to do attachments. So if I add the attachments to the guns, not as, obviously the way I plan on doing it is I don't want to just have like 15 different models of guns with different attachments. So I'll probably rework a lot of these guns. Also ignore the camera. I don't know why the camera's flipped this way, but it's actually perfectly fine in game. Like I can show it off. Um, this is the only gun that has this weird camera glitch as well, which is kind of obnoxious. But yeah, I can switch it to this right here. I'll switch to our gun, Kar98K, like so. And yeah, as you can see, that's the ADSing camera. So this camera right here is the camera used for ADSing, and I don't know why it's flipped like that for the Kar98K, because that's the only gun that has that issue. I can show it off here with the gun Scorpion. We gotta zoom in, it's really tiny. But yeah, as you can see, this one's facing the correct direction, which I'm just gonna fix that right now, because it's kind of stupid that it's so tiny. So we're gonna do 0.005, I think should look fine. Save, and let's see. Yeah, that looks fine to me. But yeah, that's like the only gun that has that issue. I can go through my other... Why am I blind? There it is. ARs. I just finished this one yesterday. Uh, as you can see, this one also looks fine, which that's like, I don't know how unrealistic that is for where your eye placement would be. I assume you'd probably actually place your head about here. Maybe? Let me look at reference images of people aiming down sight on an AK-47. Like, okay, yeah, so the eye would probably be like about here, actually, if I wanted to make it a little bit more realistic. Which I can do by just going into here, and I can just move our ADS socket backwards a little bit, and we can see it update in real time right here. So yeah, that's about where your eye would be. You're resting your chin like kind of in this groove right here. Or not really your chin. You don't want to rest your chin there. But you're kind of resting the gun against your cheek, and you're pressing your cheek into this groove right here from the image I'm seeing. Let's see. This is another image. Here's another one. Yeah. So you're resting your cheek on the stock around this area here. Some people have it more forward. Some people have it a bit farther back, from what I can see. Uh, yeah. Which that probably just depends on your build. What the fuck? Bro, I'm just looking at images and then I see this dude right here. Goddamn. That's a man. But yeah, these are the images I was looking at to try and get an idea. So this is the one that I looked at that I was like, oh yeah, his cheek is like resting right here. But then some of these other ones don't really have the same look to it. So I don't know. I'll push it back a little bit more and see how that looks. Because the other thing, the more important thing is how playable it is for the placement. If it's too far back, then looking down the sight is just gonna be disgusting. You're like barely gonna be able to tell anything, and like people will literally be hidden by your iron sight if the ADS socket is not placed good. Like, see, I feel like that's a bit too far back, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, how were those shots placed? Okay, so one was in his cheek, the other one was also in his cheek. So I was aiming about here, right? Let's see, that... It's kind of where I was aiming, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, is this gun shooting low? Oh, it's very low. Okay, we want to change its rotation then. Let's see, so we have at -1 and 1, and let me look at its default values because that might be the issue. So if we look at it, we have it at 1 and -1, and then this one's at, yeah, that was the issue. Okay, so now it should be good. So if I aim right here at his dick, that was a little bit low, that was more in his thigh. So is it too far left or something? I think I need to just disable the recoil while I'm testing out the guns. Ooh, I should add that, actually. I'm going to do that real fast. So we're actually going to have a new variable called disable recoil. Obviously, when I actually send this out for testing, we will make it so that this does not exist so people can't cheat easily. So if true, we do recoil multiple set to 0. If false, then we do this. Compile, save, and actually we want to do instance editable expose on spawn. Compile and save. And now if we go into FPS, can I stats? Oh, it wouldn't be in stats, it would just be in defaults. So yeah, we can disable recoil, and so now no matter what gun I choose, it should disable the recoil now. Okay, so it's pretty centered. It's just low. So I think I want to change in that case. We can get rid of these. I want to change this to 2, maybe? Is that about good? Oh, yeah. Actually, that was the wrong one to change. I think I want to change this to 0. Is that what I wanted to change? So if I change this to 2, or 1, and then let's try changing this to 10 to see which thing this is. Okay, so that's how far over it is. So we want to change this back to -1, and then we want to change this to like 5, maybe? Yeah, so 5 is too much. I think 2 was kind of perfect, but then... Oh, well, that's just because of the swaying, to be fair. Yeah, that's like pretty well centered. I might actually make it 1.5 instead. So now we can go into here and change our default to 1.5. Yeah, I think that's better. And then if we also test... Yeah, that's going about where I'm aiming. So that's pretty good. And then... So... Why does this gun do so much damage, though? 1, 2, 3. So you know what? You know what I'm gonna do real fast? I want to calculate this fucking damage real fast. So we're going to see... It would be in bullet, I'm pretty sure. Bullet base. And I want to know why this shit is doing so much fucking damage. Also, this is a mess. I can... Oh, you know what? Instead of casting, could I do a switch? Or a select? Could I do a select? I wonder. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out now. Is, okay, I don't need to figure this out. I don't need to optimize my code just yet. I definitely want to figure all that out, but I don't need to right now. Which, let's see. I wonder... So how am I doing this again? Because I feel like I was splitting the strings and whatnot. Yeah, I was doing start length and... So, can I do a... Let's see. Random string? Can I see if there is a string within, you know? Contains. Okay, so yeah, I can check to see use case, search from end. So if we do spine, we'll then be able to see... Well, okay, so that shoots out a boolean though, and that's not what I want because I want to be able to do this. So I want to remove... So if it has the substring, I want to be able to remove that substring. So get substring is empty, join array, left chop, length, log, make literal. Matches wildcard. Case sensitive. Okay. Or I wonder if there's anything I can do with this. So we can do make literal name. Okay. So I want to see if there's anything I can do with... Oh god, what is it called again? It's something I mess with quite often in Google Sheets. Let's see if I do this one. And if I do this, yeah, it's in the conditional formatting, I do believe. Regex, yeah, regular expressions. In regular expression string. Regex in Unreal Engine, thank you. So let's see, regex. Okay. Well, let's try turning off case sensitive and see if I can get anything. Okay. Why do you refuse me? $10? Okay, let's see. Maybe on YouTube I can find something. I'm sure there's a way to use regular expressions with strings. Unreal Engine Blueprint regex. Let's try doing that. Okay, let's try regular expression. Try doing UE5. That's EU, not UE. Okay, people have made plugins for it, I guess. But the only one that I found costs 10 bucks, and I don't feel like spending 10 bucks for regular expressions. This person made a free one. It actually looks like it's the exact same. Has anybody made one that doesn't cost money? Please. Aha! Thank you. Love you. Okay. So now I can do regular. This shit regular. Okay, we want to do regex. And also, I just realized I forgot to start playing music. Sorry about that. Let me play shuffled. That's very loud in my ears. What? Oh, do that. Look at me. I'm happy as can be. Medicate is the way. It's the way I make it through another day. An end to my confusion, but it takes away the best of me. It makes me feel dumb, just make me look like I am having fun. Wanna be just like me, so happy. Medicate is the way. What? It's the way I make this sad face gone today. It ends in my confusion, but it takes away the best of me. And in my mess delusion, I'm not even really happy. Medicate, medicate. I don't really care if it makes you feel numb. It makes you feel dumb. Just make me look like I am having fun. Okay, that was weird. Yes, I am having fun.
mouth, dizziness, bleeding from the eyes, hair loss, blurred vision, diarrhea, constipation, sexual dysfunction in both men and women, sleeplessness, hives and other skin irritations, loss of hearing, indigestion, heartburn, difficulty with breathing, skin cancer, conjoined twin dyslexia, loss of appetite, incest, ingrown toenails, arthritis, incontinence, leprosy, spinal meningitis, chronic halitosis, venereal wart, scratchy throat, itchy eyes, hemorrhoids, loss of consciousness, throat polyps, homosexuality, irrational behavior, runny nose, and complete psychological breakdown. Same as in sugar pill, and effects may vary from patient to patient. Consult your physician to see if this is right for you.
I love this song. Sorry, I'm looking at stuff right now. Okay, anyways. Let's see if regex. There it is, baby. Install for 5.4. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to close out of this probably, I would assume. So let's just do a quick save all. Okay, so we should see now regex. Okay, let's see if it's already in here, or if I need to start. So then I'll have to restart multiple times. Yay, you know? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, just close out of it. Ignore that. Let me just do this real fast. Mobs to yield. Oh shit, I just realized I left the notepad open. I wasn't paying attention to that. That was when I ruled the land. Which, let me check some stuff inside of here. When do I get to request Steam product keys, please? Key request will be available for application 3 weeks after it was created. If you need keys immediately. So I created this application, I think 2 weeks ago, maybe? I'm not really sure. I don't fully remember. Know what? I can check my email for the confirmation purchase, or purchase confirmation email that I got. Abiotic Factor is now available. I don't even remember what that is. Okay. Checking my email now. Okay, so if we look, we should be able to see. Or would it actually? Yeah, I think it would be through. I think it would be Steam. It's either Steamworks or Steam. See, do you have a new message from the Steam team? I don't remember that. Oh, yeah. You'll need to wait until that period is over. Yeah, that's what I remember getting. Come on, man. So that's not it either. Is it this one? Nope, not that either.
I mean, there is no true end in sight here.
Okay, here we go. Thank you for activating your. Nope, not that either.
Stupid Nintendo games. There's no excuse now.
Is it this one?
Everybody should have no life.
Nope. This one. There we go. Okay. So I did it on July 8th. So Yeah. 2 weeks ago. Technically, that might count as 3, but obviously it doesn't since it won't let me request Steam product keys yet.
I'd swipe right on them till both my thumbs are stems. Cause every day's Fat Tuesday in my eyes. This world doesn't get my passion. They all think we play motion.
Key requests will be available for this application 3 weeks after it was created.
This is something I know we should all embrace. I'm on a quest.
So the other thing I can also do, which let's just open this up at this point. The next thing I can look into doing would be... Let me check. Of course it's Squad Deca, dude.
It may be hard to find
They
the
just
right
won't leave me
song,
alone.
but I suggest not that.
Might I suggest a Geist to start things out, then moving on to Pack and Roll. Lost in Blue and Tetris 2, or whatever's left at Kohl's. Nigel Mansell plus Clubhouse Games, name a better pair to taste. If you said Madden 09 and Skin, get the fuck out of my face. Please tell me that you understand.
As a vegan, this fits my diet plan.
They make for great target
As
tracks.
long as I'm not having sex.
You didn't tell me all these was fucking gex.
I shouldn't dwell. I've got no sex to sell. Take them all and distribute them, and you're spreading we play. It's a swell, these extra copies, extra ban you from hell. I've got a Fling Smash to play every single day. Stupid Nintendo games. I might be slightly obsessed. How could I not be? Have you seen these? I've got no shame to blame. If you're down and feeling blue when life crops in around you, there's a solution for all that pollution to in your brain. Stupid Nintendo games.
For now, we don't need to open up those assets. Okay. Okay, sorry. I was having a conversation about Quadeca. If you guys don't listen to Quadeca's music, you should. It's honestly so goated. Okay. So now... What the fuck was I doing? Bullet base, because I wanted to figure things out here. Because I want to add in that if you shoot the limbs, I want it to be like a 0.5 damage multiplier. So the damage is reduced if you shoot limbs. We can get rid of that. I don't think that's necessary. So if we do this... Data tables. Okay, yeah, we have context sensitive turned on. Just wanted to make sure. Regex can.
I'm on a mission. Sliding down 166 underneath leather seats, loaded pistol. I'm an entrepreneur, so to speak. I could do it in my sleep. What you dream about is
Okay.
how I'm really living. Got the freak on my
So let's look at the, does this not have, you gotta be shitting me. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to do some regix101.com stuff now. So this is what I do for creating patterns, or, you know, regular expressions. So we can put in some test cases here based on the actual bones of the model I'm using. So I should go do this, then open this up. So yeah, we can see that we have spine 01. Is it capitalized? It is not. So we have spine. And obviously if we hit the pelvis, actually, it'll be set to default. So I wonder if that's bad. So we should probably include pelvis with the spine. Pelvis. Pelvis is a weird word, I'm realizing. Then we have clavicle, which is a part of the chest. And then upper arm is where, so everything so if it has arm or hand, which I might even reduce it more if it's the hand, you know? But yeah, so we have our upper arm, L, and then and then lower arm, L, and then we can just take these two, paste, and do like R. That's 4. So I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it is. If we check, we should be able to see. Yeah, clavicle right. And then we also want to do clavicle, but for now, this will be fine. So at the moment, we're actually only going to be doing the upper arm test. So for this regular expression, we're going to look to see if it includes yeah, we can see that arm is inside of this, and this. Okay. So if it has arm, let's see. And now we want to do for each loop, print, or actually we can just do this one, print string, loop. And for now, we're just going to do this as our execute. Okay, so if it has arm, it will, as you can see, it does not have arm, so we're not printing anything. That should have printed. Like that definitely should be printing, and it's not. So we're having an issue here now. So, let's see. Start of match. So if we do a for G, then do arm. So assert its position at the end of previous match or the start of the string of the first match. Okay. So absolute, a word boundary. Matches without consuming any characters. So we can see D right here. So if we have arm B, so would it have to have a space? Yes, it has to have a space then. And then what is forward G? Forward G.
I feel like we need a song to sing whilst digging. Do you have any ideas? It needs to be something funny and sort of light-hearted, doesn't it?
Do I actually have to put it in quotes, maybe? I don't need to put it in quotes, it seems. Match extended, more detailed output. And can match. Okay, so let's just do this. So yeah, as you can see, it's for some reason... Let's make sure this is even functional then. So whenever we shoot, let's just do bullet. Or actually, let's print out the bone name. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't connecting. So we should see now upper arm. So it's saying none. That's interesting. So why is it saying none? Okay, so it's saying none because it's then hitting that. So it should be upper arm and then none. So I wonder... How am I going to go about this? I hate everything. I figured out the issue now. Yep, we can now get rid of that. Which, let's see. Okay, so yeah, that of course plugs into this, which is not necessary. So instead, we can now do this. Break this, plug it back into here. So we're gonna do a couple different matches. So I guess... So yeah, each bullet's gonna be a separate thing, so we should be able to do this. Bone. Name. Yeah, fuck it. So yeah, if we just do this, we should then be able to break selection, and instead, so we can get rid of this one, and then now we should be able to do bone name. And just do this. Theoretically speaking, that should function. I think. Or actually, we want to do when completed. And we want to see which one it is outputting real fast. So we're going to print, bring light, and we're going to do damage. So if we now add and do arm now, set our damage multiplier to move this up, move this up as well. For arm, we're going to make it 0.5. And plug all of these into here now. Compile, save, press play. We should now see that for the arm. Yeah, it does like nothing. Pelvis also barely does anything. 35. So, 1 second. So, if we hit a wall, I wonder. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted. I want to see what happens if I hit the wall. Yep, so we had a 35, then 17, then 17, then 17. So, 1 second. Play again. And let's see, let's try shooting through his leg. Boom. So 35 right there, shoot through the other leg, 35. Okay. So now let's try adding our leg next. Which I should actually be able to do regex inside of here. There was the ore. So if I do, so we'd actually have to do like thigh and calf and shit. Cool, so yeah, I can add in multiple. So I can do hand and foot as well. So we can do hand and foot. Let's see, is there anything else? We have our calf, we have our foot, so we could do ankle as well, I guess. If I really wanted to. So foot, ankle, and I'll add in ball. So yep, that should be good now. Yeah, destroy you. Yeah, crazy fucking robot body. And then we have our indexes. So we can do hand R. Can I get, now that I think about it, bone name, get bone. Can I get the parent bone? Get parent bone? I can! So if I take the actor and I so I need to get the skinned mesh component. So what's the skinned mesh? Is this the skinned mesh? SK Manny?
It cost me killing it, tucking it, killing it, cost me to make. And I got lost on rebuilding, I popped down the ceiling and made it a living space. Dodging to knock off opinions, my Dropbox made living, that shit a hospitable place. Okay, I just walked in, now you caught in the act. Okay, don't even care how you wanna react. Okay, think it's a choice cause I'm walking it back. Okay, you're missing the point like it's not even that. Guess what? Watch that into the vein, had to go through the back. Guess who went in and out, your city didn't even know that. Yeah, true, I play with that money and you pitch like my name's so loud. Yeah, true, that's enough to make somebody disappear when I say tied out. Try me, guess who? Remind me, go ahead and take a shot, I'm taking it lightly. You know you can take my spot, I'm staying in my beat if you put me in a box. Double check, cause it gotta be 100 miles deep. Yeah, they think I changed a lot, but I promise I'm me. Even if the bouncer double takes out my ID, cause I blew away before I even turned 19. Get him mobbed at the in and out, in a dry clean, dropping tapes like I couldn't figure out a crime scene. My career fucking weird, can't even define me. On the skin still thin, they said I was naive. Ladies were pushing buttons, but never rewind me. Cause they couldn't tell a masterpiece from tight feet. Bitch, glorified interns in the side seats. Bitch, what? Goddamn, room packed out with the fans. Never backed out on my plans. Like I maxed out my advance. It was her turn and lied to me, but she just passed out at the chance.
So does it only go up one? Because I think I'm shooting the upper arm right here. So if I shoot the upper arm right here, well, I'm hitting his spine by accident. Yeah, we can see that the clavicle is now the parent bone. So yeah, if we check, we can see, yeah, clavicle R is indeed the parent bone. So yeah, I would have to go up the chain of bones until I reach the clavicle, which would be a pain in my ass, and I don't feel like doing that. Is there really no other way? Parent bone?
Don't even dip your toe in the water unless you plan to swim. Don't give a fucking inch.
Yeah, okay. I don't think it's worth it. So let's just stick with this instead. So now we want to do another match. And this time it's going to be spine. And actually won't want to... Do we want to add clavicle? Nah, clavicle is the chest, so we want to keep that with our spine right here. Clav... How do you spell that? Ickle. clavicle. I believe I spelled that right. Clavicle. And pelvis would be the last one. So yeah, spine, clavicle, or pelvis. And then we want to say, we have our neck as well. There we go, neck, neck, or head. So if you hit neck, neck, or head, then it'll do the other set of damage. And then anything else is just going to be default, which is 1. Which actually... Okay. I wonder if it would be better instead of doing this. If I changed it to a branch, though, then it wouldn't really work. So this is fine. So we just need to add ball, and then... Actually, now that I think about it, couldn't I just do a... Okay. Let's do match again, because there's also match extended. So if I take this... Whoopsies, didn't mean to do that. This was an accident. Don't save. Okay. So... for each regex extended result break map of integers and strings. So then I can select, I guess. So if I just string real fast to figure out what the fuck this is. Ah, didn't think that one through. Break. No. Can I print a map? Nope. How about key? Nope, not keys. I want to get the, what's the other thing called in a map? The, values, thank you. I want to get the values and then do a for each of this. And then I can do a print string, like so. My god. This is a mess right now. Nothing's getting printed, I love it. Okay, let's figure out why that might be the case. So we execute. That's the issue. God damn it, dude. I hate myself. So actually, you know what, now that I think about it, all that has to happen is that this passes. Because if it doesn't pass, then it's false. Am I wrong? I don't think I am. So as long as this passes, We should be able to just do this. Already. And we should see that if I shoot the head, no hurdy. If I shoot the arm, hurdy. If I shoot the spine, no hurdy. If I shoot the leg, hurdy. Perfection. Literally all I had to do. So there we go. So now we can just say set bone name. Set. Which, I mean, actually, I could get rid of this switch entirely. I could get rid of so much of this now. I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I can get rid of this now as well. And yes. So now when this loop completes, so we can break this right now. But yeah, so when this first one goes, and we have the second one that goes. So, okay, I'm gonna try a different match. I know that I said I didn't want to do this, but I feel like this is the better option. So if it's any of these ones, then we set it to these, else it's set to 1. And that's only if the bullet actually hits the player. And that's only if the impact hits the player. Because if it hits a wall after hitting the player, then it won't cast to the player. It'll fail to cast again. So it won't accidentally damage or anything. So this should theoretically function. And now I do actually have a choice here. I could do another switch or select. There's the issue. So we want to do float, select float. Yes. And then we can now delete all of these actually. And we can There we go. This is what I wanted to bring back, because I wanted to make sure... Yeah, this one runs no matter what. So... yeah, this is unnecessary. They all go into the same thing. So I can get rid of all of this now. And I could even get rid of this and plug it into here. Now, because I'm going to do a select float. And then we can set these to a can match. And I'm just gonna copy what I did. Control A, Control C, Control break that. Thousand miles away, I thought you knew. Boom, and I could theoretically just copy what I did inside of here with the recoil. Theoretically speaking, that is. So yeah, just bring all this way over right now. And yeah, I'm probably gonna do what I did here. I'm gonna start shrinking these down and whatnot. Like, spawning the emitter, I can probably shrink down. Penetration depth. But yeah, so at the moment, I have this set. So attach point name. Optional. Okay. Location, rotation. Which we get make rotation X. So let's look at this. Yeah. I've done this once before, and I had it working at one point. I don't know why it stopped working. I'll check that out later. Okay. I'll see what this clip is later as well. What was I gonna look up? Unreal Engine 5 bullet holes. Ah, it's because... So what if I do this? No. So yeah, I think it's because mine is black, maybe? Bullet hole. So is this the same? bullet, hole. So let's try bullet, but hole instead. RGBA, and then opacity will be our A. And I just don't see it. It's invisible. Okay, we're gonna try the exact one he used. Sure. Okay, we're actually going to delete this. And instead... because clearly, I need to fix this. So we're gonna... I guess we can just do a selection instead. To get rid of that part. Do this now. And crop it. In fact, to crop it more, I could do this. So I could probably resize it now to be square. So unlink it and make it 750. Save it. Okay. And now if we open it back up into here, I tried it, but I didn't really inhale. Blue moon if done just right. Special occasions like when the day turns into night. Hey stoner, watching the tube. Hey stoner, eat all my food. Hey stoner.
Especially when it's not around. Watching cartoons, hey stoners. Sucking balloons, hey stoners. What'd you forget, hey stoners? Alright, give me a hit. I'm not a stoner, I just like to get high. Ain't like it ever taken hold of my life. I'm not a stoner, I just like to feel good. Cause being straight don't feel as good as it should. Why is everybody on my case? Why don't you get the hell out of my face? Giving me shit, just leave me alone. You're freaking me out and I need to get stoned. I can't keep a fuck straight. Why am I always running late? You know, I can't remember that thing that I forgot. Huh?
Hey stoner. Eyes always red. Hey stoner. Hey stoner. This is your brain. Okay. So let's open this one up in Paint. And yeah, see, this texture is massive, but the actual object itself is tiny as shit. So yeah, we can save some storage by doing this. Quite like me. Nobody doing it. Quite like me. Quite like me.
I'm convinced in an early disguise. Get surprised when they say this surprise. They can't cope, so they rationalize. I don't roam, I just capitalize. If I wrote it, I actualize. What you wrote was just actual life. I can't even feel bad for these guys. I can't even feel bad. Cause you know what you're doing. Quite like me. Cause you know what you're doing. Quite like me. All of my scraps got scrapped, and it's funny cause all of my scraps on plastic.
What is this fucking Quantum 4D bullshit?
never do. I'll keep playing along with all of you. I'll keep playing along. I'm thinking euro, euro. I'm thinking euro, euro. I'm thinking euro, euro. I'm thinking euro, euro. Where we'll be walking together, I will see you in the end. I'll take you where you've never been and bring you back again. Listen to me with your eyes, I'm watching you from in the sky. If you forget, I'll fade away. I'm asking you to let me.
Okay, so it's probably just the size is off.
I need you here to keep me strong, to live my life and sing along. I'm waiting for you right away.
So I'm gonna undo
Found me here inside a dream. Walk through
all of this, and we're just gonna try like doing 10. The thing is, my decals are straight up not spawning from what I can tell. So yeah, what if I take it, do this, you know? Then for some reason that keeps getting set to 90. But yeah, so if I do this now, you can see, boom, it does this. And so if I set it to scale of 10, 10, 10, this is what it should look like technically. So we're gonna try like 100, I guess.
Do you want a girlfriend? Do you want a lover? I'm crushing on someone. Too bad it's your brother. Okay, here we go. Don't even know when this day started. Woke up at 12, oh how time passes. Having a bit at 2 cause I can. Doesn't mean that I'm just a waste man. Maybe I'm just too much for you then. Might wanna find a girl less intense. Maybe I'm just too much for you then. Might wanna find a girl less intense.
We're out.
Yeah! What the fuck?
How do I enable it to receive decals? Okay, it's already enabled. So supposedly it's spawning. I wonder if it's maybe immediately disappearing. That could be the case, so we're gonna set it to 50 then. That shouldn't be the case, but just in case. So yeah, the decal is just not spawning in. That's so weird. But the other thing I'm gonna try is this. Snap to target, keep world scale. We can try that. Let's see, let's get rid of the location. Still not seeing any. Okay, so we're gonna see if maybe it could be an issue with the rotation. So we can see that when it's 90 like this. So what about positive 90? Still visible. So what if I do 90, 90, 90, 90.
Your shit is artificially hard, it's old fucking Viagra to me. Fall off the charts, Niagara to me.
So as far as I can tell, no matter what, it should be functional.
It's been so long, I know, though sometimes I pretend, because it hasn't really been that long since then. It's been so long, I know, though I didn't intend to be. Another song I know that I'll have to defend, because it doesn't make sense, and it probably won't end. But it doesn't make sense, and it never does end for me. But it's coming around.
136, 92, 240. It's working sometimes.
I was in the right place at the wrong time, about face when I should have held a straight line, in bad taste when I should have been refined.
Did I do new line?
Just seems so insane. So you
Or would it
picked
be
out the perfect
that
time,
for
but
new
it's
line?
casual Friday, told the perfect lie and it ruined my day. Time goes by,
Whatever.
all that I can say. Sometimes it all just seems so insane, because you know life ticks by in the blink of a fucking eye, and then you're left with only the memories to fill the places where adventures used to be. So make sure you leave it all out, all the feel like a march.
Let me just try adding new line. And actually, we don't want enough space. Okay, yeah, it didn't work. I was hoping it would. Let's try that for new line. Nope, okay. Worth a try.
to know your enemies when they can look a lot like friends. When you know that you've been beat, but you can't stand to give in, and your head keeps on repeat, and we just can't go out like this. So hit or miss. I signed on the dotted line, but misspelled my name. Was looking for a sign, and all it read was lame. The more I change my life, the more it stays the same. Sometimes it all just seems so insane, and it is deteriorating my brain. Because you know that life ticks by in the blink of a fucking eye, and then you're left with only the memories to fill the places where adventures used to be. So make sure you leave it all out on the bill. Like the marching band, you must refuse to yield before your age gets out of bed, and then your fate is pretty much sealed.
The lights are coming on, I'm fading fast. The night before is just a moment past. I tried so hard to make the moment last, but the spin is starting and I think I'm gonna crash. Feel the pain coming round, no relief to be found. See the walls crashing down. I gotta hold them up till I can change my luck, and I'm feeling like my soul's just been hit by a truck. So think I'm gonna need a little remedy. I'm begging down on my hands and knees. Please take me out of my head.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't think that one through. When you don't think your code through and you do it anyways. Let's see, what did it save? Pretty good at keeping, you know, everything. Okay, it did indeed keep this, and I don't really want it, so... Yeah, I realized I don't think I can make this in any functional way. Because, yeah, no matter what, I think it'll crash. I don't think I can do this in any way where it won't crash. So yeah, we're just gonna pretend that I never did this. I'm done with this route. So yeah, we're gonna do wrench string pro. So, did it actually spawn? You know what? Apparently it's valid, despite it seemingly not actually spawning. Debuffer? What is that? Let's look for anything as decal. Let's try editor. Decal sprites. Didn't mean to do that. Yep, decals are shown. Scene, me, scene, and me. So we already know that the bullet hole should not be invisible. So if we go into textures, we can see clearly bullet hole should not be invisible. Obviously, it always gets that weird rotation glitching. So it's possible that maybe it's too far in, so we should push it forward a little bit. Let's try that. So let's see, that is the red is what we want to change. So we can push it forward. We can try 100 maybe the first time. So yeah, that's what we're going to do is we're going to set the location. So we're going to get our location. And we're going to then add to the X, I believe. We're going to try 100 first. That's decal size. We want the location. And now maybe it'll work. Okay. So if we place it on this object again and do 90 and then bring it forward 1,321 to 1,421. Aha! Okay, so we don't want to add, we want to subtract it. So we want to do 1,221. And we also want to make that 0. In fact... Track 2. For 1,117, 85, and 171. So then let's say the scale is actually 0.1. Okay, so we're gonna try increasing the scale to 100 again. If we look at this, it's then negative like 200, so it's way over this way. And then if we once again do 0. So if we say it's like a 0.1 right now, see that it's too far in. Then if we do 975, it's about where it is. So we want it about, whoopsies.
Watch me do this shit and not break near sweat. On it like I haven't had my first meal yet. If I ever really rap, it would go on the great street. Whole team straight as a baby teeth, stop playing me. Undercover singer boy, but rap the profession. Me and Kenny Beats is like witness protection. So don't try me or you going to jail, bitch. All head goes, no Keenan and Kel, bitch. It was just the other day in line, this lady tried to skip. Said she was a crip. Let me ask Vince. Find out you lying, we gon' call Zach Fox. He gon' stuff your body in a tiny black box. Wait, he gon' suffocate you with his mustache, ho. Your baby mama built like a bus pass, bro. If you a black man, then you know what I know. Gotta borrow Kenny's skin just to walk to the stove. Gotta have 30 references to walk through the door. Why the fuck you think I rap? It was that to sell dope. Straight from Atlanta, but I came out reserved. Bound to make a splash since I jumped off the curb. Vernacular spectacular, I'm T.I. with the words. Disrespect the gang and you're living with a curse. You ain't seen a nigga care about his bars 6 months since Mac DVD. I had EBT, that's a TBT. The nigga from war dressed in camo like a BBC. They next like a DDT.
Negative 108, 92, positive 92 about. So 112, 94. Was that negative 112? So if we say it was negative 112 at 0.1 and make it 1,125. And then what was it? It was something like that. Let's go again. 159.87. So 153.86. So 86. So theoretically, that's where it should have been. Which is interesting. 79, 149. Okay, that's negative 87. Okay, that makes more sense. So what we're gonna do now is for the rotation. Let's try that.
We used to talk about deep shit. She just want to talk about sex now. Gotta get back on my deep shit. I just been rapping about shit now.
I think that's a fucking rap. Kenny, let's go make some real shit.
We're out of here.
Okay, yeah, for some reason I cannot get bullet holes to spawn. I actually had this working at one point. Maybe not for this, but I had it working for something. For like a different project, maybe. Also, was my mic peaking?
It's just a little pee on my jeans. Kenny gonna get shot.
I haven't been paying attention. Let me check on YouTube real fast.
Let me borrow your car real quick. Yeah, girl.
Yeah, girl.
I need to
Borrow your car real quick. Yeah, girl.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, girl.
Kenny in the studio.
Trying to suck dick. Wait, came out too quick.
Yeah, girl. Damn.
I muted it, so I don't know if I'm actually on beat.
My phone out of my jeans. I know where you live. I'm about to find your ass, bro. I don't even eat Doritos anymore. And steal some shit. Yeah. You know, man, life comes at you quick. I miss my cat.
Okay, I think I'm gonna fix this issue real fast by just turning down my gain. 35. Make sure the gain on my mic is also down. Yes. I don't know why it's not working. Here comes the summer, da 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 da. I'm gonna try something. If this works, then I know it's not my fault it's broken. And it might be that the bullet itself is fucked. Which would suck ass. So at the moment, I don't have any collisions on this, I believe. Yeah, so for the most part, it just overlaps with things. The only thing it blocks is casing and bullet. So it blocks itself. So I could check for overlap events, actually. Let's see. So if I get bullet... Actually, yeah, I could just do it this way. On component... Begin overlap with actor. Let's try this. Yeah.
So, sing with me. Oh, oh, oh. Easy, right? Right side, you try. Oh, oh, oh. Left side, louder than the right side now. Oh, oh, oh. Now all together, like a family. Oh, oh, oh.
I think that was the decal.
Let's go. Been in the house 10 months, 10 weeks, 10 days. Welcome to my bedroom, baby. This is where the lion lays. Been in the house 10 months, 10 weeks, 10 days. Make sure you take your shoes off, baby, before you walk into the cave. Welcome to the cave.
So it's relative first, and then we get the world. So if we look at it, I should have had it last longer. Dear Lord Jesus, don't crash. Okay, make it 60. Make it a whole minute. So it's, oh. Its relative location is 8202. Is that the relative? Relative is what prints first.
Thank you for leading the charge. Thank you.
So yeah, its relative location is what gets printed first, and then we get its world location,
We're out of here.
which is interesting. So its relative location is 8,202. 8,202 is insane. So I'm almost certain this little cube right here that we see is indeed our decal. So what if I change this to snap to target, including scale? Get rid of that. So now 1,036 or 1,307 and 67, which is indeed right here. So it's right on top of this, but that would be in the middle. Aha. So that's where it is right here. Which is, yeah, right in the middle, so we want to offset it now, so we want to bring it out. So we want to move it over a lot. So if I do this real fast. And, oh yeah, now that it's in there, we can make sure. As you can see, there's no cube. Oh my god, that is totally where the decal is. Holy shit. And it's tiny, dude. That is 100% like 0.1. Not even because, like, this thing is bigger. Anyways. Yeah, so it's at 1, 3, 6, 7. Something, something. Yeah, it was like right here. So if we do bringing it forward like this, and then obviously do 0 right there. So we want to bring it forward to 1114. So we want to take the relative location, I think, print, bring, make sure this is indeed the correct thing we want to do. Okay, so 1367. Or we want to, yes, subtract. We want to subtract from the X. Oh. Well, that time it actually worked. Oh, that's why. So yeah, ignore that. 1367. So we want to subtract 200. Let's just subtract 200 for now. It's still 1367. Interesting. Oh, that would be why. We need to plug this in. So if I do this... Okay. That did not function. 1,202. So are we adding? I think this is adding to it. So if we take the location then and instead subtract 200... It's now 367. Okay. So make that 0 again. 1,360. So let's try subtracting 10. 1,317. So subtracting 10, 1,317 versus 1,367. What? What was it, like 17? What's the difference of 50? That's a 5 times multiplier. That's a 10 times multiplier. Let's see. We do -5. So yeah, let's try setting this actually back to 1 now. Uh, 1342. So let's open up a notepad so I can write this stuff down. 1342. Let's do it again to double check. Yes, 1342 versus, if we set it to 0 now, 1367. I think I figured out the issue now. Let's open up the calculator. We have 1367 minus 1342. That should be a difference of 5. 25. Why? That makes no sense. So it's a difference of 25 when we subtract 5. It's because of Scavenging Dark. Okay, let's try keeping relative offset then. So it's now 1367. And let's try subtracting 5 now. And it's now 1342. It didn't change anything. That's the same exact number we got last time. One, 2, 4, 2 that time. Okay. So 1367 minus 1242 equals 125. So we're multiplying by 5. Our location's being multiplied by 5 for some reason. So if we want to reach 1,100, 1367. That's close. So if we now divide this by 5, 228.4. Okay. 367 minus, so we want to do 2 in that spot, so 202. 1165. So we could do 222. One 145. And if we divide this by 5, we can get 229. Okay. This is some weird shit I'm doing right now, but theoretically this might work. I messed up my math. Because we're doing 229 times 5 equals a subtraction of 1,145. Fair enough. Yeah, I didn't think that through. So 1,145. So we want to take 1, 3, 6, 7 minus.
For what you left on the shelf, you'll have to kill him yourself.
1142 is where it's at, supposedly. So, let's try and find it now. Oh god, lag. Jesus. Oh, it's tiny as shit now, though. Well, okay, yeah, now that I know that the scale doesn't actually matter, we can do times 10. I don't think I see the decal. Oh my god, it's right there, dude. Okay, we're gonna do negative. That might be too much. Yeah, I think that was too much. Let's find out. Oh, it wasn't! Oh, wow, that was real close to being too much, though. Holy shit. So theoretically, that might work. I actually don't fucking know at this point, man. What is wrong with this right now? Dude, like, actually, what did I do to deserve this? Oh.
Broken heart still beating. This ain't nothing more than consciousness, secret playground of ego and evil. Lost and found an emotion, guided by screams, guided by lies.
So it's purposely getting placed in the exact middle right now. So I might have figured something out now. Let's see, let me actually look back at this dude's code. How does he do the location? Hit rotation from X. Hit location. So I assume location, keep world position. Keep world position. Okay, so if I do that, is that gonna fix everything now? Ah, I'm just stupid. Good to know. Anyways, is that too big? That might be a bit too big for now. So I'll actually bring it down to like 0.5. Not 0.5, sorry, 5. Okay, so decals disappear at a very short distance. Aha! So I can go into my decal right here. And... no, okay. And then I can, okay, so I can just go here, set, fade, screen size. Do I want to make it bigger? Let's try making it 100 and see if that does anything. And then, yeah. Well, I couldn't count. Okay, yeah, making it bigger is bad, so... set to 0, it'll always render at any distance. Gotcha. So let's try making it 0.1. But yeah, now I can't see it at all. I mean, I'm pretty sure by default it's set to 1. Okay. So 0.001. There, we can see it. How far away until we can't? Because that's one thing. I mean, I guess the decals wouldn't really use up much storage or processing power, maybe? I don't know, I'll figure it out. For now, we can just ignore this. Okay. Now that we figured out that issue, and I've realized I'm just an idiot, let's also do this. And actually, okay, we're actually going to keep the set fade. So the decals fade start time. If the, okay. So yeah, set it to 0. Like so. And yeah, I mean, one thing I could do is I could just have them disappear after a certain amount of time, you know, like 10 seconds. Okay. I wish I could. What's this to him? There's a light in a room with the multicolored. It's the light in the juke with the multicolored light. Bit of juke with the multicolored meaning. Okay. Now to do this one. So select float is where we have it set to. Actually, select int, or make this into an int, like I already did, and then select. And it will be a float. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. So yep, throw this into here. And for our index, we're now going to start doing some math. Dear Lord Jesus, I want to die. So to int. Okay, so we can do multiplication. So we're going to not multiply this one, or multiply this one by 2, and actually we'll multiply this one by 3. So at 0, meaning we hit nothing, that should be our default value of 1. So if we didn't hit anything that has any of these in its name, it'll just be a straight up 1. You know what? There. There's less critical points than there are non-critical points. So yeah. So if we open up our player again, and oh, we already had the SKM right here. Yeah, if we check, we have, so root. So yeah, everything that isn't the spine. Let's see, all these are thigh, calf, or foot, or ankle and ball. So yeah, as long as it's one of those, that should be good. So if it's 1 or if it's 2. Because this will be times 2, so yeah. So we can add. And because 0 times 2 is 0, no matter what, that's what we'll get. So if neither of these are true, it'll be option 0. If this one is true, it'll be option 2. And then if this one is true, it'll be option 1. Which will be our 2 times. So then this will just be a 1. So theoretically, that should function. Wandering free. Oh, sorry, I need to just keep on forgetting that I have it turned on. Okay. So I believe I just turned it on. Where? Yep, turn this off. Okay, I'm done. There we go. Okay, no more sticky aim. Oh god, that's fucked up my aim so badly now. Oh! Get dropped, bud. So was that 3 shot? 1, 2, 3. So 3 shots, and then what about head? 1, 2. Okay. I like that. I want it to be faster than Call of Duty, but still slow enough that you could react, you know? That's kind of what I'm trying to go for. But if it turns out that I'm doing bad, if it turns out that that's a bad idea or something, in testing and whatnot, then so be it. I'll go for a faster time. I want it to be faster. That's all I know. I don't really like slow time to kill. And also, like, slow time to kill is unrealistic, to be fair. So, yeah. Next up is... So we finally fixed everything about the bullet. We could try organizing things if I wanted to. But let's actually try seeing if, let's add, let's work on this widget. Actually, let me check something. So I need to check what I'm supposed to be working on in Jira. So yeah, I still need to work on the lobby menu, but I can't do that. So MG34, I can work on that. Multiplayer Steam, crouch animations. I'm waiting on a couple more crouch animations, but we're almost done with that. So we just fixed the bullet. So, fixed bullet hole decal. We can put that as a bug that I fixed. So let's put onto the to-do list the task of cleaning up code. Cleaning and commenting code, because that is very important. There we go. So that will be in our to-do list, but we're not going to have it as something we're going to do right now, you know? Let's see, what else? Create a class. We don't have any attachments. Actually, I think we have like 2 attachments that I could do. Let's go into weapons, accessories, meshes. So we have a red dot, we have a scope, we have a suppressor, and we have a vertical grip. Okay, we actually have 4 that I could add. So let's actually see. So the way that I do things right now, and I might want to try and figure out a better way of doing this, is I have to go in and edit these skeletal meshes myself. Which means, you know, I have to go into every single gun to add these sockets. But I don't know if there's any better way of doing it, to be fair. Let's see. So yeah, let's add a socket called our scope socket.
Hey, Hoey, is you finished or you done? We don't give a fuck where you from, Okay, what's up?
Shut up. Okay, what's up? Shut up.
Niggas won't smoke, I'm a vape lord. Walk around with 9 on me, feel like I'm in grade 4. I could send him to the stars, he get paid for it. But standing next to Soul ain't gon' save yours. But every verse, Hoey talking about I'm back. We don't give a fuck about where you was or where you at. See, the fans only know you for the acts, not the blaps. I know where you was and you was never on a map. Look, sleeping one eye open, I'm in Futurama. Old heads ain't try to school you, let me do the honor. Stupid ass nigga, I could tell he never been in drama. Who and nobody, I was writing for your baby mama. Call yourself speaking for the coast without backup. Drop a little 3-track EP and nigga, that stuff. See what happened last time I acted beef a rapper. How you on TV and your homie using CapCut? Get active, stop acting, get active, gang traction. Your last slap was in 2017 and I played ball. I could deal with niggas on the screen, Ray Whopper. Quick to turn a nigga to a rollout. Heard they moved the goalposts every time we show out. Here's a line combo, it really is a blowout. That didn't respond, now you trying to call Cole out, dumbass. Hey, Hoey, is you stupid or you dumb? Popping it and screaming about a 20v1.
That's still so clearly way too big. And is this the correct way around? I think it is.
I gave him wings once I Red Bull. Sorry, not sorry, she was weak. Pardon me. You made a whole EP, copping, please. What? Black man, let him breathe, let him breathe. Nah, fuck that. Hang him from the popular trees. He had y'all food like he do it for the sport. I'm Snoop Dogg, kicking over his little fort. Bitch, you watch, you ain't carrying no torch. You let Ice Spice turn it to the king of New York. What the fuck? Get active. Stop acting. Stop acting. Get active. Stop acting. Stop acting. Get active. Stop acting. Get active. Stop acting.
Start calling my bluff if you wanna make a mess. Don't call you enough, not as much as I intend. I don't say it enough, but I think you win and might delay a few events on the day, it just depends. I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many. Tell them that I miss them now, playing some pretend. I can't tell you what it's really about, 8 times out of 10. I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many. I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many. I got way too many friends, I got way too.
Just for testing purposes, I'm gonna do that. I don't care enough to actually make it look all that good. So if we go into our mesh gun base and make it our car. Some a visitor who never got a chance. Huh, it actually functions. Not that I was expecting it not to function, it's just, that's nice. So it's a bit tall? I did the wrong one. I meant to decrease this one, I think, yeah. So increase it. There we go, that looks good to me. Save, and now move it up and over and back down, maybe. Okay, why is bro spawning over here, and why is his gun backwards? Might.
I've been making moves, I done made the news. All the kids is brainwashed, sipping on the cool, crippin' like a fool, gripping on the tool. I'm a short shot when I shock her like a boom. My game not boom, my name not fool. Jay-Z, I'm Jay-Z from Downey to Susanna, baby. The money, the fame. Gang banging out, but I'm still gang banging every time you hear my mouth. Call a case for my 38. I was in and out, bought a vase for my dinner.
I could probably make it bigger now. It's a bit small now. So, going back into here, scope. And actually, okay, so one thing I could theoretically do is this, and change it in here. Although, yeah, I don't want to do that. 0.2 maybe? 0.2, and then it was 0.009 might be good. Oh, that is shrunk as fuck. So 1. 2.5? Oh no, 2.5 is too much. 0.015. There we go. Is that too big now? It's a bit long, so I could do this. Oh yeah, that looks normal. Okay. That looks good to me. Select our camera, because yeah, now it is off-center again. And we can also see it's actually almost clipping on. So if I do this, it's a bit low, but that's fine. So yeah, if we move it back up, theoretically that might be good. Okay. Does this look small? Hey, does this look small to you? I think the gun is just massive. I feel like any attachment I put on it's gonna look tiny as shit in comparison. Also, I just realized I'm pretty sure we'd actually want to move this way up over here. Like, we would want to move it over here, like right there, you know? And obviously we would move it up. Like that. Which now it's dog shit. So if I move it... One second. At what point is it actually useful? Because that did not look useful at all. Can I actually see anything? No. So how far do I have to push it back for it to be usable? Pretty far back, apparently. Going back in here to look at the camera. And we can also see that I'm pretty sure this is too tall. So yeah, let's just do this and that. Let's see. Okay, so I was inside of the scope. That's why he was usable. Like, now I'm inside of the scope, so it's actually usable. I see. So if I do this now, it's going to be unusable? Yep. Can still hit a shot, though. So... yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do scopes now that I think about it. Let's try switching this to the red dot.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's great.
Shit, man. Nasty shit. Look, I stuff a Glock in my bitch pocket. Bitch, stop it. Skinny nigga, big poppy. We put the pedal to metal, I'm a Nicki Minaj. Whoa. We put the pedal to metal, I'm a Nicki Minaj. One deep, baby, can't top it. 5'9" with the stick, I look like Big Poppy. I keep it shot. Body bitches not harm me. I thought I knocked it. Everything you copy, huh? I kill rock, now I'm sending bullets at your zombies. You never harm me. Niggas try to Vietnam me, but I've been playing with pistols since you watching Toonami. I'm not a rapper, I'm white trash.
just hoping Madonna adopts me. I get it poppin'. Fuck rock, fuck poppy. I put the stop in. Scheming, I'm not plotting. These niggas stepping to me, end up Gianna Versace, nigga.
Okay, for now we can just ignore that.
Keep these bitch niggas
Benjamin.
away from me. Keep all my blessings faithfully.
Benjamin.
My essence contagious. That's okay with
Welcome
me.
back,
Turn this
Benjamin.
bitch down. Don't
Oh my god, what am I doing right now? I wanted to try now to create a class, but yeah, I just don't have the assets right now. Like, I need to have custom-made guns, I'm pretty sure. Which I could because I would have to have the iron sights on this able to be removable, and I don't believe they are. Like, let's see, I can try seeing if I can remove it. Let's see if I take... So we have this right here. So what if I were to... Boop. Okay, that is not the iron sight. What's this? Well, actually, yeah. Oh! Okay, maybe this? Nope. This one. Nope. This one. Nope. This one. Aha! Well, okay. Those are all connected to the same thing. Great. But the parts are indeed removable, so I could throw this into... like... I didn't even realize, but this has actually some glitching right here. Okay. But yeah, so I could go into Blender and fix that, I think. Did I break something? 1 second. I feel like it didn't look like that before. That looks better. Like, yeah, that does not look correct. I'm pretty sure this is correct. Oh, I guess I... 0, 0? So yeah, it looks like I might have fucked these up. Unreal Engine might crash. I just spam clicked undo. That looks good enough to me. Doesn't look like there's anything I can do for that. Oh, actually, now that I think about it. Bullet. Did I add this back? I did, okay. So if it's greater than 1, which means this has no penetration depth, I am pretty sure. Okay. So let's print out the penetration depth now to figure out what a good penetration depth is. Since this metal wall specifically, I would want a dent. So it's a 1 or a 2 for the penetration depth. So greater than 3, maybe? Let's see, so if we do this, 7. And what about you? Whoops. So that had a penetration depth of 26. That one was 9 and it bounced, but this one's 7 and it doesn't. That's obnoxious. Yeah, right there, that one was 10, and it bounced. Okay, fine, fine, fine. I don't see a bullet hole. Yeah, we want to change that rotation now. Now that I've fixed that, we actually need to change the rotation values. So I think for rotation, we should get this one. Okay, that looks good. There we go. And that looks good too. Alright. I think we're good now. We'll add a bullet hole to this. Yeah, it adds a bullet hole to the human. That's funny. You have a bullet hole in your leg now, buddy. Damn, that's actually funny as fuck because that looks painful. Okay. Let's just do the MG34 at this point. Oh, I think my dog wants to eat. I'll be back. Are you whining? Yeah, you're hanging right outside my door. Oh, I want food. It's 4:24, dude. You eat at 4:30. Learn patience. Love you, though. I'll feed you right now. Move it. Oh, let me grab my phone. Shit, my phone fell. I'm sorry, 1 second. Arlo, chillax. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to feed my dog. Okay, let's see, where was I? That's right, MG34. That is the next gun I want to do. Did I not do the AKU yet? Looks pretty done to me. Oh, I see. I haven't finished the hand. Okay, fair enough. In that case, let's just do that real fast, since that's easy. So yeah, I'm just missing the hand, which let's just open this one up as our reference. thumb, and L hand socket. So, gun stock. Fire mode, shell eject, it's up there.
RP, my nigga said it, boo. Season finale.
Looks good enough to me. So now we can do our thumb. Which I also think I want to mess around with the palm as an option. I do not care, I'm Ed Sheeran. Going against Goku, who the fuck told you? But yeah, if you notice, the palm is kind of weird, so if I could, like, bottom thumb, move that forward as well. So I might mess around with that, but yeah. So, this is how the sockets look now. Click play. It's gonna lag. There we go. Now it looks a little bit better. Damn, 4 headshot? 1 second, that's bad. What's the damage on this thing? 15, what's its fire rate? 10.8 to 12, which is right around our M16, I do believe. Wrong. Here we go. Looking at it, it's not showing up. Yeah, that's right around the same as the M4. Like, literally so close. So this one, I believe, is at 35. Yeah. So we could do damage of, like, 30 or 25. Let's try 25. Should be a 2-shot headshot still. Yep. But now it takes a bit more in the body and way more in the leg. Holy. Yeah. And so the plan is obviously that depending on the gun you have, your speed will change. So, let's see. I need to add a gun switching mechanic as well. So let's actually just do that right now, because why not? So, yeah, I guess we should do enhanced input first. But yeah, that is now the AKU done, so we can move this over to our finished section. go into here, inputs, and we're going to add a new, where is it? Input action, and we're going to call this one IA weapon switch. Okay. So, yeah, it'll be, I guess, a digital bool. And yeah, no thing for the trigger. Instead, PCIMC. I believe this is it. Yep. So now we just add mapping for weapon switch. And on keyboard, can I do like mouse wheel? And add one for mouse wheel down as well. Where modifier will be that it is inverted, so negate, I believe is how that works. I don't know. So let's see. Nice. Hell yeah, it worked. Okay. That's all I wanted. Although we actually don't need to do that now that I think about it. Yeah, we didn't need to do that at all. Oh, out of... Yeah, fair enough. I didn't think about that. So... we have to keep it within the range. And then we need to update our PS Player controller. I don't see it here. What is playing right now? I'm gonna skip that.
You're the ugliest girl I've ever seen. You smoke, you drink, you do drugs, and you stink. I can't believe I fell in love with you. You ain't got no money and you can't sing. And the worst thing, babe, you're just like me. I can't stand the things you say. Your way's the only way. You think you're always right. Gotta win every fight. You know it all, seen it all, done it all, got it all too. I can't stand the things you do. Your cocky, sarcastic attitude. You think you're so bright, hit out of sight. You think everybody wants to be just a spaced out big key. I can't believe I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. You're the ugliest girl I've ever seen. You smoke, you drink, you do drugs, and you steam. I can't believe I fell in love with you. You ain't got no money and you can't sing. And the worst thing, baby, you're just like me. I can't believe I fell in love with you. I can't believe I fell in love with you. You ain't got no money, you can't sing, and the best thing, baby, you're just like me. Yeah, yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. You're just like me. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I can't believe I fell in love. I can't believe I fell in love with you. I can't believe I fell in love. I can't believe I fell in love with you. I can't believe I fell in love. I can't believe I fell in love with you. I can't believe I fell in love. I can't believe I fell in love with you.
You got no part in what I've done. You sound like a window taking credit for the sun. I take no pride in what I won. Let me set the record straight before it's ever spun. Got no influence and it's clear. I got influence, you'll just take it once it's here. They think I'm bullshitting, I'll see you in a year. And watch it all appear, I'm in the sky, send an SMS to mix some green and blue and tell you what it represents. A dream come true, I got a headache from the FPS. I'm seeing who mistakes are self-obsessed for self-respect. And gets upset when I consider them an empty threat. Crowd going real, like an SOS. I only see real on a web chest. I'm in it real, every time I get a check. Still in the now, someone tell them there's a second step. Please. Got no part in what I've done. Got no part in what I've done. Got no part. Got no part in what I've done.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Whoa, kid it.
Kenny, sucking on his rusty pennies. Ooh, Kenny, trading in his ones for 20s. La la la, why? Kenny's got laser knives coming out of his eyes. La why? Kenny's got 35 billion slipping slides. Kenny, like sucking on pennies. Kenny, like sucking on penny shit. Ooh. Juno fell into the pool at Kenny house and Kenny refused.
I'm never inviting y'all to my house or the cave again because there's too many details in there. I can't, some of those things happened, and some of those things I'm not sure if they happened.
So hold fast, cause you know this too shall pass. You had a bad run of luck, but things not gonna last. Because just when things are looking like they're at their worst, that's when you take control of the rest and claim your place in first. Hold fast, cause you know this too shall pass. You had a bad run of luck, but it's not gonna last. Because just when things are looking like they're at their worst, that's when you take control of the rest and claim your place in first. So I had a run of bad luck, who gives a fuck, that ain't never gonna change. My red is due, the bills are late, and my dogs got mange. My girl passed on the bed, and my favorite sweater's got more size holes. With that tattered tone, please, if I get some peace, man, God only knows. Cause I can't stop until my death, that's just the way I'll always be. Cause I've been fighting for my breath since it was first given to me. And then one day I found a penny of a ragged ship on a wind-torn sea. In the black red hold fast even when all others turn and flee. Hold fast, cause you know this too shall pass. You had a bad run of luck, but it's not gonna last. Because just when things are looking like they're at their worst, that's when you take control of the rest and claim your place in first. Hold fast, cause you know this too shall pass. You had a bad run of luck, but it's not gonna last. Because just when things are looking like they're at their worst, that's when you take control of the rest and claim your place in first. You got to practice what you preach, you got to learn from what you teach, and go once more into the breach. Because it's just beyond your reach. The future soon will be the past, and all your problems they won't last. So just remember to always hold fast. Shall pass. You had a bad run of luck, but it's not gonna last. Because just when things are looking like they're at their worst, that's when you take control of the race and claim your place in first. Hold fast, cause you know this too shall pass. You had a bad run of luck, but it's not gonna last. Because just when things are looking like they're at their worst, that's when you take control of the race and claim your place in first. Hold fast, cause you know this too shall pass. You had a bad run of luck, but it's not gonna last. Because just when things are looking like they're at their worst, that's when you take control of the race and claim your place in first. Hold fast, cause you know this too shall pass. You had a bad run of luck, but it's not gonna last. Because just when things are looking like they're at their worst, that's when you take control of the race and claim
Oh. Oh, it doesn't save. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Still half empty, I feel like a pessimist. She thinks she in love, but she only half met me. She don't get the sentiment. I still hold the door open for you on your way. I'll still be a gentleman. And I'm too far gone. Don't wanna hear about what you are on. Lately I must be out my mind. Maybe I gotta draw the line. I make it look effortless. effortless. Make it look effortless. Tell you what, I don't need to preface it. Make it look effortless. 1, 2, 3 on me. I need everyone's eyes on the count of 3 like 1, 2, 3 on me. I need everyone's eyes on the count of 3 like 1, 2, 3 on me. On me, on me. Okay, I feel like I'm on read. Back in 2003. I'm invincible for this season. I'm invincible for no reason. I might. I need everyone's eyes on the count of 3 like 1, 2, 3 on me. I need everyone's eyes on the count of 3 like 1, 2, 3 on me. I need everyone's eyes on the count of 3 like 1, 2, 3 on me. On me, on me. I need everyone's eyes on the count of 3 like 1, 2, 3 on me. I need everyone's eyes on the count of 3 like 1, 2, 3 on me. I need everyone's eyes on the count of 3 like 1, 2, 3 on me. On me, on me. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Been a friend and more, but then you close the door, and I'm
Yeah, I didn't think that one through, okay. I'll have to fix those animations, but for now, I have other things I need to do, like eat food, take a shower, and get ready for work. Okay. Well, this was pretty good, I think. I think I got a little bit done, at least. Actually, you know what? I was thinking of getting started on the, MG34, but I don't think so. Not right now, at least.